Hi, Joe. What I
Steven?
was giving you a call about today was just to understand a little bit more about the Experience Economy Expert certification, um, what it is, why it's important for people to undertake, and what they can get out of it. Please go
Well,
ahead.
thanks for all right. Thanks for the opportunity to talk about it, Stephen. So Experience County Expert Certification is a course that my partner Jim Gilmore and I run once a year in the U.S. In fact, we just completed it 2 weeks ago. That is a 4.5 day immersion in all things experience, a 4.5 day immersion in the experience economy, in fact, as in the book, because we walk through every or most all the frameworks that we have in the book. We teach our participants in there about them, help them internalize those frameworks so that they can then use them in their own businesses or with their own clients if they're consultants. We further teach exercises that aren't in the book anywhere that help people understand what's going on and what they can do about it. Take them through a series of them so that they can facilitate those themselves, as well as have a lot of open-ended discussion so people can ask any question that we want. I often tell people that coming out of this, you're going to be a certified expert in the experience economy. So you need to know everything about it. And so feel free to be selfish and ask questions whenever you have them so that you can gain out of it the most that is possible. And so after those 4.5 days, as we walk through, the first day is all about the experience economy itself, what's going on, our technique of ing the thing, about how you turn manufactured goods into experience by focusing on the using of the goods. The second day is all about depicting experiences, where we go through first our sweet spot model about hitting the sweet spot of the experience between entertainment, educational, escapist, and aesthetic realms of the experience. And then the afternoon on theming, that every great experience needs to have a theme. It doesn't have to be as in your face as a theme restaurant or as fantasy as Disney theme parks and that, but it needs to be the organizing principle for the experience. And Wednesday is most interesting. Wednesday is all about mass customization. As I've talked about, mass customization automatically turns a good into a service and a service into an experience. So how do you go about efficiently serving customers uniquely? And it's probably the most framework heavy day that we have there, because there's just so much to learn about how we do that. And I think that's particularly important in telecommunications, because anything you can digitize, you can customize.
Mhm.
And Thursday is about theater. That in the experience economy, work is theater. And so we go through a number of frameworks. We go through some live theater games and exercises in that. And it's probably the most fun day that we have because of that. And then finally, the last half day is on transformations. The last two chapters of the experience economy are about what's beyond experiences. Because as experiences become commoditized, what does customization turn an experience into? And it's basically a life transforming experience, an experience that changes us in some way. And so transformations are the fifth and final economic offering in this progression. And it's important to understand, how you then use customization and go beyond the experience to help people achieve their aspirations. And that's important in things like, healthcare and financial services, but also management consulting, and in any business to business, company. Because nobody, if you're selling to another business, nobody buys your offering because they want your offering. It's a means to an end. And if you help them achieve their ends, help them achieve their aspirations, then you will gain much more economic value. So that's a walkthrough of the days, and at the end of it, you truly become an expert. You know this stuff. You can go apply this stuff. And we now have over 200 certified experience economy experts around the world. Not all of them from our public course. Actually, we do a number of private courses where we go to an individual company or who may be sponsoring among themselves or their clients, and we then help them become experts in that and apply the concepts directly to that company.
And of course, we were talking about the network as an experience platform, the paper we wrote together as
Yes.
a possibility to do that, and potentially also for operators, hopefully, as well. What sort of changes have you seen by people who've done the program, got the certification?
Well, it's been some amazing things. You know, we've got people that have written their own books as a result, that have taken and applied these concepts to a particular industry or particular arena. We've had companies that have created some amazing experiences. I'm thinking of, in both cases, actually, a company in Denmark called Dare2. And since they came to certification, it's a husband and wife team. And the wife Lila Pollock came first, and then her husband Chris Ostergaard. We actually did a private course in Copenhagen just for Dare2 and their network members there, where her husband Chris Ostergaard got certified. Well, since that time, they're working now on a book, and then they created the Dare2 Mansion. You know, it's a business-to-business company, but now they've created this Dare2 Mansion that people come from all over Denmark to come and experience. They've got the first a dedicated Lego Serious Play room for it, and that they do some co-working and sharing, have events there, and so just an amazing experience, you know. And Lego, in fact, is one of the companies that we've done a private experience economy expert certification course as well in Denmark, and to see them apply all these concepts and how they think about how they interact with their customers was amazing as well.
Fantastic. Okay, and if somebody is listening to that and interested to get in touch with you, how should they get in touch with you?
They should go to strategichorizons.com. Right, that's our company, Strategic Horizons with an S on the end.com. And there we've got a page where you can learn all about certification and what it's about, as well as our other. We do another annual event every year called Think About that we move around to different parts of the U.S. It'll be this year in Atlanta, September 30th and October 1st. And as well as all the other offerings, the ideas. They can get articles on there that we've written. They can learn more about it. Again, not just about certification, but about the experience economy, about mass customization, about all the other books and ideas that we've written.
Fantastic. Joe, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Stephen.